Okay, to operate the handheld MIDI player device. Temporarily, I have hooked up a 12-volt DC wall adapter to this to give it power. You can use it from 9 volt to 12 volt DC, very low, matter of fact, under an amp. I've got the wall adapter hooked up because I will not turn on the Calliope, so it will not be able to power up the handheld device through the electronics. It's going to be, the electronics are going to be off. I'm doing this so that I can be heard. The blower noise is a little bit noisy. So when you got power to this handheld device, on the side here, there's a switch, on-off switch. Turn it on. When you turn it on, the first screen you're going to have is this right here. It's just going to have some initial information. You hit play right now and nothing will happen. You've got to go to a song or a folder. If you've got folders, I say folders, but it's also in this sense going to be identified as directories. So you've got directories on the SD card that are labeled with different types of songs, so you can organize the song. So to go and find the directory you want to hit the down button or the up button. The down button is smart to remember. You're always going down the menu instead of up the menu, so you won't be confused going down a list. So here, when you hit the down button, you're going to start seeing the folders. There's a miscellaneous folder, there's a patriotic folder, and so on. So you're going to place the down until you get to the folder you want to play. You want to play the patriotic folder. Then over here on the right, it says the right and tempo, it says enter directory. Push that, you're going to enter directory. Now you're entered directory, but you still don't have a song picked. To pick a song to go through the directory or list of songs, you then go back to the down button, and then you're going to start to find the songs. Now you can hit down once. If you want to play all the songs in the directory, then right now you would hit play. You can also go down more and look at the different songs on the in that directory. And you can go and pick the song that you would want to play, and then you would hit play. And now it's playing. And you can see the seconds ticking off over here. Now anytime during its play, if you want to pause the song or stop the song, you can do that. If you want to just pause the song, if you hit play again, the song is paused. And then if you want to continue the song, you hit play again, and you're going to go on. If you hit stop right now, it's going to actually stop and go back to the beginning of the song that's played. So if you hit play, this same song is going to start playing all over again. Now, if you're playing a song and you want to, as it's playing, skip to the next song, just hit down the menu and it'll automatically go to the next song and be playing. So you can page down as it's ticking off time and go with one song to another. It's not going to hurt a thing. Anytime you turn off the machine, the first thing you need to do is hit the stop on this player device. Stop the song, and then you can, it'd be ideal to first power off this, then turn the Calliope off. If you turn the Calliope off while a song is ticking off time, while a song is playing, if you just power it down now, there is the chance that you would alter some menu settings. It won't damage anything, but you'd alter some menu settings and then it won't play the way you want to. So always hit the stop button before you shut off anything, and then you could shut down the Calliope or turn this off first, better still, and then power the Calliope down. So that's how you turn it on and off. This thing works with a SD memory card. You use your thumbnail and bump it out so it comes pulling out, and then you can pull it out. Remember, put the SD card in upside down. Notice the diagram with the notch. Make sure the SD card goes upside down in the slot. Okay, now we're going to look at the menu and how to enter the menu. Notice over here it says up and down equals enter menu. So you push the up and down button together quickly, you're going to enter the menu. If you do it quick enough, it's going to stop at the drum channel number 1. There's 10 items in this menu. Drum channel, don't worry about it, leave it channel 10. The next, number 2, is lyric display off. There's no need for lyrics on the display of a MIDI file. Keep it off. Mute, this is important, the mute. Everything here should be all zeros. What this does is if you X out a 0, you're gonna mute that particular channel or track in the MIDI file, and you don't want that. This thing only plays track 1, so if you mute that first track, it's gonna mute the Calliope. It will not play with the first 0 X'd out. So don't touch this. Always, if you have a time where this player is not working, it looks like it's working, the seconds are ticking off, it could be that you've muted the first channel on this. So keep it just the way it is here. Number 4, repeat. This is going to determine how this player plays songs. With this mode here, repeat off, what you're going to do is you play it now, it's just going to play one song, and when it's finished, it's going to shut off that song, and it'll go back to playing the same song if you hit play again. Very little use for that, unless you just wanted to play one song on demand. If you go to this setting, song, when you hit play, it's going to play one song, and it's going to play that song again and play that song again. It'll keep looping through one song over and over again without your without any intervention from you. This setting on the repeat, directory once, means if you hit play, it's going to play through all the songs in that directory. In other words, whether it's all the songs in the folder you selected or all the songs on the SD memory card if you don't have a directories established. This is the general setting that I sent it out with. Directory once, going to play every song on the list that you're playing, and then when it gets to the last song, and then it'll shut off. It'll require to hit play again to go through them once again. Repeat all. This would be it plays them all and plays them all and plays them all. Random, good question. I don't know that it plays random. Not supposed to have random on this anymore, but I don't think random actually works. I will test that if I need to. So number 5 on the menu, leave it alone. Number 6, track delay. This will give you a certain amount of, this set at 1 second. So between each track, MIDI track, it'll have a 1 second pause. And I just put 1 second pause. Some MIDI files abruptly stop and the next one's abruptly going to go. If there's no built-in delay in the MIDI file, it'll just go from one song to the other. So I give at least 1 second delay. Some MIDI files have long delays already written in the MIDI file at the beginning of the song. So if you play this thing, a clock, and the clock is ticking off, give it 10, 15 seconds. MIDI files could have a really long delay on them, but I usually put it with a 1 second track delay. This here, number 7 is kind of important. Speed control off. If you need to leave it at speed control off. If it gets accidentally set at speed control on, it will not play correctly. If you hit the play button, it's going to go to pause, and then you have to hit the play button again to actually make it work. This is for a different kind of equipment, not necessary here whatsoever. This one, leave it alone, right where it's at. This one, leave it alone, right where it's at, not necessary. This, leave it alone, right where it's at, not necessary, and so on. So, and to exit the menu, you hit stop, and it goes to the songs. If you happen to turn this on and you don't have directories or folders on the SD card, all your songs are just piled on the SD card, you're going to have this menu first, and when you hit the down button, you're going to come to your first song right away, and then you can hit play. So when you first turn this on, and you see that one song, you hit the down button, hit play, and you're good to go. That's a very quick way to get it playing. Hopefully, this will help you understand how to play this instrument.